Okay, welcome to Revelation Happens. If you want to join the show, send an email to david@angloisrael.com, and have a show Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard, and I have a question and answer on Sunday at 11 a.m. Central. So if you'll send me an email first, I'll get you on. Especially interested in having pastors. Right now, a lot of people are talking about the fact that they really think the things that are happening are end-time events, and I've said in my shows for years now that yes, tried to lay it out. I'm actually doing a talk here in a couple of weeks with some other people. We're all going to go over some different subjects. I'm going to cover the layout of Revelation, beginning to end, how all the connections, how it connects to the Christian Israel people specifically. I have covered that a lot in a previous video. It's been a while, but I'm going to try to cut it down to size and just make the main connections, and especially on the two witnesses. That's kind of what we've been talking about recently, is how the two witnesses are two empires, not two, and they're two nations or kingdoms, but they're not just two individual people. It's a prophecy from Genesis. So I'm going to make those main connections in the Bible and the beginning of Revelation to the end to show this specifically about Christian Israel, and then the other Israelites who rejected Christ play a part in there as well. So show the difference, try to keep it down to 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Alright, so tonight, didn't have anybody on, but did want to mention that, I think, people should just try to do some more with Zoom. Here on my website, I've had a few people contact me, so I've tried to, they've seen these Zoom meetings, but there's other like I think Google has their own now called Meet or something like that. And there are other services, so Zoom can be used, or, you can use whatever, streaming services. There's a lot of things that could be different types of connections where people could record things, get them out. Streaming's been popular for a long time, so that's one way. It just seems to me it's a little bit easier to maybe do an online recording and then post it on YouTube or some other site. I know BitChute and Vimeo and some of these sites are available, so might as well use them. I think a lot of the churches should. I've been getting people up here. Well, I guess that doesn't quite work the way I thought it might. At any rate, I've been working with Dr. Ramsey, got a lot of his videos on Zoom. I've been doing some other churches locally, and thinking about maybe shooting some how-to videos just to help with people getting up. I did the one for recently. There's another guy called Stephen Ballast Media. You can find him on YouTube, and I shot a video for that. A little recommendation: he does consulting, so he can consult with you on using OBS to record in, and how to stream, and all the different things you might need to know, the type of equipment to buy, and so forth. So I just got it in. This is my Sunday shot. I got up, and then this is last Thursday, I guess. So getting a few up here, and today we're just not going to really cover anything, but so we'll come back to that and see how everything records. I'm still working. It's a long learning process. It's easy to make mistakes, especially biggest problem, like I found with Zoom, is not being able to record your meeting in 1080p, which is what most people would probably want to get, at least a 720 high def, which is fine. But if you can upload a 1080p to YouTube, it's a better quality video, and Zoom doesn't really give you that high of a quality. if you only have 2 people, it gives you a higher quality. Your cameras, everything looks better. But once you go to 3 or 4, you got 10 people or whatever, your video quality can go down quite a bit. You save your recording to your own computer or the cloud. So I usually just save it to my computer, but the resolution, the quality, the size, and all that just isn't that great. So when you load it to YouTube, it comes out to like 360 pixel or something like that, and that's okay for watching on a computer. But I'm trying to make mine where people can save them in MP4s, and I'm recording everything to MP4 anyway, so I can give it to them on a thumb drive. And I want it to look good on their high def TV. A 720 high def looks okay, but if you can do a 1080, that's a little better. And you just can't do that with Zoom. I don't know if any of the other ones will either, because they can't bring that quality of an image across the internet on cameras unless you have a really high bandwidth type connection, which most people don't have at home. So being able to record directly to your computer as the host to high def would be the advantage, and so that's what I'm using OBS for. But it's like I said, it's a learning process. It's not that bad. It's free software. So at any rate, thank you if you're watching my videos, and I hope you can encourage someone to come on the show, and especially interested pastors or teachers that want to talk about Revelation and why Revelation would be happening right now, which is something I've uniquely been teaching, that it would have started around September 2017, and that's a point of contention for some people. So if they want to talk about that, talk about specifics within the book and how it ties to prophecy, that's basically what I'm trying to do on my channel. So I already got a lot of video on it. I hope you look at those as a prerequisite. So thanks for joining.